Right. Crap, I mean Hulu, by the way. Oh, wow. Okay. Go. Philip, did you just say good girl in the...
No, wheelbarrow.
Oh, okay. Did you just say good girl in the...
I mean, similar, but it does sound like the... I mean, similar, but it does sound
Do a barrel roll.
We do a barrel roll.
Wee.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you all. How is everyone? There we go. We're gonna get in our little seat. Get nice and ready. Look at the puppy. Gonna say hello to everyone. I need to pop out the chat. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? Let's see. I'm gonna say hello to everyone and then we're gonna get rolling with our history facts. So Jinxie was the first one at the stream. Jinxie is one of my dear mods keeping an eye on all of us. Then it was Laura, the parent mod, here as well, keeping, you know, a watchful eye. Let's see. Just Cisco. Hello, Cisco. Cisco is one of my beloved channel members. Hello, hello. Sharon is also yet another of my beloved channel members. It's good to see you. Laughing Joker, welcome back, welcome back. Hussafel, it is good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Jason. I believe you've been here a couple of times before, but anyway, welcome to the stream. Let's see. Hysterica, hello. Lovely as ever to see you. You have a kitty laying on you? I mean, that is pretty cool. I love cats. Cats are the best. Dreadful Raven. Dreadful Raven is yet another of my beloved channel members. Hello, welcome, welcome. You think some of your friends hang out here? Ooh, who are your friends, Jason? It's the Vidif. Hello, Bidit. Ah! Bidith is also a mod. Oh, let's see. Oh, wee. I'm saying hello. Jinxie, wait, you're still at the restaurant and you're talking to us? Nice. Don't forget to shamelessly plug me to random strangers. Make it weird. Make it awkward. Also, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Scrolly. Ooh. Oh, Hysterica, you must apologize to your dear kitty. Ah! I moved down too fast. I'm like, no! Cindy, hello Cindy. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you as always. Hello Ash, welcome back. Oh my god, I'm nearly caught up. Hell yeah. Hey Nat, little sis, welcome to the stream. Heel, good to see you yet again. Welcome. Wait, why can't you change from the axolotl, Dreadful? Is it like a glitch or something? Hello from Australia, or the realms of hell. Oh, okay, nice. Oh, you just really like the axolotl. Okay, that makes sense. So I do have some that I'm gonna be reading out to you guys. Feel free to, like, you know, share your own with the chat as well, because, you know, this is, you know, all part of the fun. I require a sippy sip. Oh my god, I need to pop out the chat. I can't see anything. Should have done this at the start. Gosh darn it. Enhance. Okay, there we go. What's the puppy's name? Ash? We haven't come up with one yet. Hey, Kay is yet another of my beloved channel members. Hello. Welcome. Oh, Jinxie will be back in 20 minutes. Nice. Excellent. So, Harsafel and Nat have some. Alright, so I'm going to read. I'll read one and then you guys can react to it and let me know what you think. And then I'll invite you guys to share yours. Feel free to chat and everything as well, as always. Tormy! Hey, Tormy. Welcome to the stream, Tormy Torms. Torming Tormington. You can never escape Tormy. But welcome. Ah! Hey, Jason! Welcome. Thank you very much for becoming another channel member. Welcome. It is much appreciated. So channel members get special perks and it also helps to support the channel. Thank you so much. That scream. I don't know what you're talking about, Nat. There was no scream. Just a dignified, ah! Hey, Sharon. Good to see you. Welcome. Everyone's saying hello. I do like a nice friend. Alright, so, alright. Time to enhance the font because I can't see. So, in 1518, there was a thing called the Dancing Plague, where dozens of people in Strasbourg danced for days, some to death, and no one knows why. So, does anyone have any theories that they would like to share? Jason says, "You're welcome. I'm American and I love your accent." Hell yeah, thank you. He says, "She does have an awesome accent." Thank you both. Gotta love the, yes, yeah, mate. Theories about the Dancing Plague, Harsafel. So let's see. A couple of you have heard of it. Jason says, dance until you die. Le Ufinator says, mass hysteria event. Incident. That sounds very likely. So Dreadful says, shared delusion, mass hysteria, etc. Yeah, that sounds like what it would be. Oh, the next one is really interesting. And I actually did write a story about this one. So, like... what is the theory that you have? That says mass hysteria incidents are interesting. They are interesting. They were cursed by the Sanderson sisters. Oh my, indeed. So, while you're writing that out, Harsafel, I just want to keep things moving. Keep it moving forward. So the next one is the vanishing of the Roanoke colony. In 1587, over 100 settlers disappeared. The only clue, Croatoan carved into a tree. And I did actually do a story of this, but it is on Vidif's channel. I did a writing commission, so... yeah. I was gonna be like, Vidif, grab your link! No. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna try to find the link. That's alright. So after the stream... oh my god, he uploads a lot, doesn't he? Oh wow. So here's the link to the story. Let's see. Oh wow, each of the two towers had 99 elevators. I did not know this. Kirby's! Hello, Kirby's! welcome to the stream. So Hospital says, the French have a rich diet, including snails. Snails have some parasites. It causes Parisians to be ruder, kinder or ruder. Something they consume may have affected the parasite. Sorry. They may have some parasites that affected their brain. Well, a theory is that they thought... Ah! Hey, Hossafel! Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Actually, we should do this by night. I think it'll be a bit more dramatic. There we go. Hossafel says, just dropping by to say hi. Much love, everyone. Right back at you, Hopeful. I hope you're doing good. Our resident cowboy. Yeehaw. Yeah, Jason. The dancing incident was said to have to do with, I think either the grain or the fungi was called ergot. And, basically it's it causes people to hallucinate. So yeah. Now I heard that one too. Maybe they all got killed by a large animal. See, that's the thing though. There was no signs of a struggle or anything. At least from the research I did, like some of it was very varied. Dreadful says they went to a neighboring native settlement. They were the Croatoan tribe. I think that's the most likely too, Dreadful. Oh, sorry. I meant to say Jason, not Hassafel. I'm sorry. Sometimes the names get all mixed up. But that's okay. It happens sometimes. Hey, Rose. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. We think stories like this have some malicious reason for existing, but for all we know, a town vanishing could be caused by something as simple as, sorry, we went on a hunting trip and got lost. Yeah, but like the whole town gone? Like even like women and children going out on a hunting trip? Like all of them? I don't know. For me, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Hey, Victory! Welcome to the stream. Jason, fungus in grain. Maybe we should test that theory. Oh my. I mean, maybe. Maybe. Let's see. Hopeful says, watching a movie with my dad for Father's Day. So yeah, just dropping by. Have a good stream, lady, and take care, everyone. It's all good, Hopeful. Have a good time with your dad. I'll see you on the stream next week or in the Discord server. Ooh. I mean, that's true. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Let's see. I never know how to pronounce this one. So, the Dyatlov, forgive my Russian, I don't know much about it. The Dyatlov Pass incident in 1959. 9 Russian hikers were killed under bizarre conditions. Some with crushed skulls, others missing eyes or tongues. Has anyone else heard of this incident? And do you have any theories about this? Well, let me know your thoughts. Ooh. You haven't heard of this one, Jason? Interesting. No, I've seen, I think a game was released recently about that incident, or at least was inspired by that incident. I can't remember exactly. But that is a terrifying thought. I just... Ooh. Let's see. Dreadful says, wild animals and paradoxal undressing. Yeah, because I remember reading something about it where they said that they found some of the people in a state of undress, so they were running out and like stripping. So that's terrifying. To be out in the cold and to just be so isolated for so long, that is a terrifying thought. It scares me. Also, that is a good point. That is a very good point. In history, there are no heroes or villains, only people. Humans that acted based on their own interests. And there are a few that should be considered villains. I get you. I get you. Let's see. Nat says hysteria or murdered by another person. That is true. There was a theory that the guy that went back came back to actually, like, who went back to town for some reason, came back and attacked them. Let's see. Ash says, maybe the puppy's gonna be called Scarlet Shadow. Ooh. That is an interesting name. Chat, do you all agree that the name should be Scarlet Shadow? Also, if you haven't yet, please, if you want to participate in the bingo, in the not collab bingo, in the live stream bingo, I'm gonna drop the link so you can participate if you wish, and then maybe you will become king. Oh wait, oh, oop, I forgot to put it back up. Ah! One moment. So you will become either king or queen of the chat if you are the victor. I'm just gonna post it. That's the wrong freaking... God damn it. Hang on. I made a boo-boo. Second... Okay, there it is. So everyone agrees on the name Scarlet Shadow for the doggo. Dying of the cold in Alaska in the 90s, there was a killer that killed women by playing hunt. He had them run naked in the snow. I heard that. I heard of that crime. That is absolutely horrible to treat a human that way. Absolutely horrible. So anyway, there's the bingo link if you would like to participate in the bingo. You get to be king or queen of the chat. Is it? Oh, I don't even notice I say it. But it looks like the dog's name is Scarlet Shadow. So, woo! Yet another has been named. Excellent, excellent. So Nat's got another fact. Ooh. Alright, let us know, Nat. I'm about right. I haven't seen any more comments about the past incident, so we're going to move to the next one. Hey, Lone Wolf, my favorite pup. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. And it says the Twin Towers were actually built to withstand the impact from a plane, namely a Boeing 707. No one anticipated 767s being used as high-speed weapons against him. Interesting. I'm doing good, Lone Wolf. I'm doing good. Just writing, trying to get caught up. I'm always in a forever state of being behind. But yeah, I've been a bit sick, but that is okay. That is a-okay. I hope you're doing good, though. Alright, so we'll move on to the next one. So, this one comes from 1872. The Mary Celeste. A ghost ship found adrift in the Atlantic. Cargo intact. Crew gone without a trace. Does anyone have any theories about the Mary Celeste that they would like to share? I do have to still be careful with modern history, I think. You know, Lone Wolf is down for some spooky history. Excellent, excellent. What kind of ship was it? I believe it was... Hang on, let's see. I'm gonna Google some more info. Very blessed. It was a merchant brigantine. Like, it wasn't a small, like, little tiny ship. Like, it was like a... It wasn't like a little boat. It was like a ship. Okay, so some things weren't exactly clear, okay? The ship was not damaged, but there was evidence of disorder, including missing lifeboat, scattered shots, and some belongings of the crew. But there was food, and all the cargo of alcohol was all left intact. Let's see. Nat finds ghost ships interesting. Nice. Oh, that's a good theory, Dreadful. Pirates. My theory is that the ship was destroyed by a killer goat. Since you brought it up. That is unlikely, but never impossible. Dun 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 dun. They all got taken by sirens, says Nat. Ooh, that's a good one. Ghosts. Nat says maybe it's relatable to the Flying Dutchman. Ooh, that's true. Yeah, it was like a wooden ship. Like it was in the 1800s. Rose agrees about pirates. Interesting. Ooh, Hasselfeld started investigations. Nice. Hell yeah, Mysterica. Have a good day at work. And thank you for joining us for the time that you did. Hasselfeld says human pirates or spectral supernatural pirates. Ooh. That does sound like a good story. I'm always down for good story ideas. Nat says, I got lots of facts regarding modern history. I have noticed that, Nat. You're quite the modern history buff. Did you study it at school by any chance? But the... Rose says, but the cargo being left does seem to counteract that. Maybe someone had it out for the captain. That's true. Maybe. I wonder what caused them to panic. It could have been anything though. Like it could have been pirates. It could have been maybe an enemy vessel that came up. Ooh, that's a good point, Dreadful. Maybe they were interested in people, not cargo. Human cargo. Oh yeah, definitely Lone Wolf. There was definitely people taking each other into service against their will. Quite a lot. It was quite a terrifying time, I imagine. Yeah, pirates. Dun dun dun. Okay. Oh yeah, they called it Shanghai. There was a city, some cities in the US that were notorious for that happening. I can't quite remember which ones it was, though. Yep. Exactly what Dreadful says. There have been enslaved people since settlements were a thing. True. That is true, Nat. You are very knowledgeable about it. Like, I remember the first time you mentioned it, I'm like, wait, what? Ooh. Maybe Hasselfeld. Maybe. Alright, so we'll move on to the next one. Hey, Max. Welcome to the stream. happy you could make it and hang out with us for a bit. Oh, that's a good one, Lone Wolf. There's a series of haunted tunnels in Portland, Oregon. Oregon? Oregon! Called the Shanghai Tunnels. Because they were primarily used for Shanghaiing. Ah, okay. Wait, I think I've seen a Ghost Adventures episode of that. Nice. Well, Max, you have a chance to reclaim your throne as king of the chat. Hey, mister. Welcome to the stream. I believe it is your first time here. Welcome, welcome. I kind of knew that. Well, true. So I'm gonna... You know what? I should just post the link into the chat and then pin it. That way, it's there for everyone. Okay, there we go. It's pinned, so if you guys ever need it, it's there. Alright. So the next one. The Princes in the Tower. Two young English princes vanished in 1483. Believed murdered in the Tower of London. So, if you know anything about the War of the Roses and the rise of the Tudors, that was just before it. So... so Mister and everyone who's just come in, we are currently doing we're doing some spooky history facts. Basically one's mentioned, then we talk about a little bit and have a good time. So feel free to join in and chat with us and all that good stuff. The butler did it. What? You only know about it from a game? Interesting. War of the Roses. The author of Game of Thrones drew inspiration from that. That is true. It was quite a bloody time in English history. Yeah, it caused a lot of uncertainty and just, oh my god, so much bloodshed. An insane amount of bloodshed. That is true, Max. I have said Happy Father's Day already a couple of times earlier in the stream. So, does anyone have any theories about the two princes in the tower? Do you think the uncle did it? Do you think they escaped? Do you think someone else killed them? Watch Liar Liar? Very nice, very nice. Awesome. Since you're a demon lady, have you seen much bloodshed? Oh, that is classified information, Hossifel. You know, I'm not at liberty to incriminate myself. Dreadful hasn't heard of that one? Ooh. I think it's an interesting one. I might actually do a story on that one. I'm gonna make a note of that. Play to the 5th. I can't, I'm Australian. We don't have that. Let's see. Ooh, Nat, that's a good one. It says, have any of you heard the Flanian Isles lighthouse mystery? 3 lighthouse keepers who vanished without a trace. I think there's a game inspired by that mystery as well, Nat. Hell yeah, Ash. Thank you very much for liking the stream. It is greatly appreciated. They fell in the water. Maybe. I mean, if there was a storm going on, they, a fall is a fall is definitely likely. Were they swept out or did they jump? Dun dun dun. Okay, so we go up to here. I gathered a bunch of these, so let's see. Ooh, Husserfeld says the uncle likely had them thrown into a tower and kept them until their deaths. Maybe ended them before. The Lion King's plot, but more bloody. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, well, basically, the uncle needed to get the twins, the princes out of the way for him to claim the throne. So, I mean, it's more like, oh, they just went missing. Let it. Oh yeah, mate. Shatter's here, mate. How's it going, Shatter? Lurking while cleaning your apartment, mate. Hell yeah. Hope y'all having a great weekend. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good too. Oh yeah, everyone say happy birthday, Chatter. And drop some hearts. Hearts. Here you go, Chatter. Feel the love. And clean your room. Hi, Santa. Oh, the tradition of Chatter playing Santa in my stories. Oh, let's see. Dreadful says, one fell in, the others drowned trying to rescue him. That makes sense. Ooh, you had cheesecake? Ooh, I want cheesecake. Where's mine, Chatter? Where's mine? Trooper is one of my beloved channel members and comes in saying, the raccoons are coming. Too late, Trooper. They're already at the door. They're waiting for you. Souffle cheesecake? Oh my goodness. Ah! Lucid Lupus. Hey, Lucid. Lucid coming in with... well, goddamn, dude. $19 dues and 99 cents? Oh my god. Hey, dude, thank you. I'm gonna hearty heart and likey like. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Oh, that's really sweet of you, Lucid. Where is up to? Nat says, another disappearance one. The Varig Flight 967. A Boeing 707 that disappeared, that vanished without a trace while heading from Tokyo to LA. Ooh. What year did that happen in, Nat? I said Prince's, Hossafel. James Caligo! Hell yeah. So everyone, I'm currently going to be working on a story by James Caligo soon. It's long. It may kill me, but it will be worthwhile. But I do have one up. It's about the Mothman. And I'm joined by some amazing talent in it. So if you haven't checked it out, why not mosey on after, you know, check it out after the stream. Now, let's see. That you covered 2 years worth of rent in Aussie land. How dare you, Lucid? How dare you? Hey, rent is so expensive. So expensive in Australia right now. It is insane. The housing market is so messed up. It's quite scary for a lot of people right now. Everyone's saying hello. Everyone's saying happy birthday. Thanks, mate. Yeah, mate. Partner's moving in. Nice. Oh, I'm happy about the change, Chatter. I'm happy about the change. Let's see. It disappeared on the 30th of January, 1979. Oh, shit. Damn. Interesting. Vista says more expensive than California. I think so. So I think Sydney is now the most expensive city to live in the world. Let me see. Okay, well, it's not. It says Singapore and Zurich. I thought it was Sydney. There was recently it said Sydney. Okay, it's class as 16, but still. No, wait, no, that's years out of date. Out of date? Huh. You know what I hate about when you look at Google? All you see is the AI summaries. You don't actually see articles anymore. It annoys me. Well, Sydney is one of the biggest cities. I imagine it's Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, and then from there it goes on. I think Darwin is the least expensive big city or capital city. That is true, James. Like, apartments are getting really expensive too. I know areas that, like, houses that used to be, you know, really affordable are now going for $1 million. It's insane. Absolutely insane. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for this to turn into, like, a history rant. Let's see. Lady, we've known each other for 5 years now. Almost half a decade. Oh my goodness. That is such a long time. Oh damn. Yeah, we have, Lucid. Yeah, quite a long time. Oh, Lucid, you pay $750 a month? A month? A lot of Australian families are paying that per week in rent. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to turn this stream into lady rants about the Australian housing market. I swear I'll get back on track again. I will get back on track. Told ya. Exactly true, but hey, that makes sense. Nat says, in 2003, a DHL Airbus A300 landed without flight controls after its hydraulics were damaged after a plane was hit by a missile. Oh my. Lady rants. Yes, all the rants. Hey, Banshee! Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Lady rants. Oh my god. A new topic starts. It's just me ranting for like 3 or 4 hours. He'll be like, oh my god, she's nuts. She's insane. Hey, Derek! How you doing, dude? Spooky history facts, my fave? Hell yeah, dude. You're in the right place. Good to see you, Derek. Is that per week, chatter? 1,570? Or is that monthly? Alright. So we're gonna move on to the next one. Oh, that's per month. Okay, that's not too bad. Every 3 hours, lady rants about what's wrong on YouTube or bugs. I mean, that's possible. I could rant about the new algorithm change. That's brutal right now. But that's alright. I don't want to fill the stream with my negative saltiness about it. Let's see. Okay, ooh. Hang on, I'm trying to find it. There was something I really like the look of. Another change? Indeed. Another. So in the 20th century, a cure for mental illness was an ice pick through the skull, like through the eye, I think. Oh yeah, through the eye socket, and it was often done in minutes. And the items weren't clean before this either. Yep, basically lobotomies but with ice picks. So that's terrifying. Husserl, that is a good idea for a stream, but not for this stream. I don't feel like with my current setup that it's appropriate to talk about such a serious thing. So. Well, lobotomies were still done, I think, as late as the 1950s. Or even later. Hang on. Lobotomy. It was first developed in the 1930s. But it was eliminated in about the 50s. So I was about right. Let's see. Let's see. And then there's like electroshock. Yep. It's quite scary, considering how late things were going on. A lot of different history things are like, oh, that's recent. Oh, Banshee, that's a good one. I wonder if it's like when a chainsaw was first invented for pregnant women for C-sections. The chainsaw was a hand wind-up. That is terrifying. That is so scary. Let's see. It says, the Crystal Palace, an exhibition hall in London that burned down in 1936. Ooh. I've heard that dreadful. That is absolutely disgusting. I wonder, like the conditions that people were in asylums would make people worse. Like, I don't know of any, like, I've done some very minor research, but oh my god, I can't talk today. With most of those facilities, once you're in for life. You died there, basically. And a lot of people use them as, you know, dumping grounds for their, you know, for their family members they didn't want to deal with anymore. So, like, people who are elderly or mentally disabled or, you know, what else? They were placed in these facilities when, you know, all they really needed was, you know, a bit of extra care, maybe different ways of doing things, and just family support and no stigma. But they want to do it now? What the fuck? That is horrifying, dreadful. I didn't know that. Shit. Damn. So here's another one. So, the Plague Doctor mask. The creepy beaked mask wasn't just theatrical. It was filled with herbs to protect doctors from the Black Death. So, you know the Plague Doctor mask? They actually use those. So certain herbs were said to keep the toxins away, or the virus, or the plague away. I think there might be some relevance with that if it's done in certain ways, but they really messed up. Yes, the plague doctors and the smell. Ooh. Oh, the stank. It would have been so utterly disgusting. That is neither here nor there. Plague Doctor Masks were genius. I think they look cool. Like, they look terrifying. If you saw someone coming in wearing that while you have a fever and, you know, you think you're going to die, that would... Rose says, the chainsaw thing reminds me of George Carlin's bit about flamethrowers. The inventor thought to himself, I want to set those people on fire. They're too far away. Let's see you. And she says, they put roses and flowers to keep the plague away and to keep the smell of dead bodies not as strong. They put flowers in the nasal area. Oh my. Derek says, the cadaver synod? Alright, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh my god! Okay, so the cadaver synod, also known as the Synodius Horrenda, was the macabre event in 874 AD, where Pope Stephen VI or 7th, depending on whatever, put the corpse of his predecessor, Pope Formosius, on trial. The trial took place at the Basilica of St. John Lateran in Rome, about 7 months after his death. That would smell so bad. That is just, ugh. That was a good one, Derek. That was a good one. That's true, Banshee. And some different herbs are good at keeping, you know, different viruses and things away, or they, you know, antibacterial. There we go. That was the word. So maybe that's what they did. They dug him up and made him have a trial while they mocked him. Messed up. Yeah, like he can't even defend himself too. I wonder what they did with his body after that. I think, hang on. So it says ultimately the aftermath was the corpse was thrown into the Tiber River, but later Pope Theodore II had it recovered and reburied with honors. The trial was later condemned by several subsequent popes, and his records were burned. Indeed. Yep. In the River Tiber. God damn. The Soviet Union had their own better copy of the Concorde supersonic jet. It's called the Konkordsky, or the Tu-144. It failed. Ooh. Yep. A dead priest put on trial. History. Terrifying. And yep. A lot of incest. A lot of incest. Wait, there's more than one Bermuda Triangle? Banshee said it would also be able to say that when people died from viruses, they still to this day actually burn the bodies regardless after death, just in case the virus would still spread. Interesting. True. What's funny is that the priest had him that tried him lost his priest status because the priest they put on trial literally made him a priest, and since he's no longer a priest, his priesthood was then no longer valid. He shot himself in the foot. Well, that's what happened. So when Julius Caesar was executed or murdered, you know, depending on the point of view, by the Senate. So because he was declared a tyrant, all of his decisions were null and void. So basically they all lost their ranks. So they had to like basically make it like they had to remove that he was a tyrant so much. That was a good play. That was a very good play, baby. Yep. Little fact there for you. I'm just happy my Roman degree is paying off. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, year 19, yes. Oh, yeah. I told him about viruses and how they're made. Apparently, hospitals during year 19 had a lot of body bags that were overfilled the morgue and burned to make some. You know what I mean by year 19? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We all remember global issue. Back when we weren't allowed to say it on YouTube because, like, YouTube would be like, no, bad, smack. I'm not kidding at that, by the way. I think you can still call it the pandemic. No, like, we could not, like, during a live stream refer to it as COVID. We can now, but, like, yeah. I don't know for sure, to be honest, Banshee. I've mentioned it since and it's been fine. So back in the day, there was a lot of it was tied to politics. And there was so much it was an attempt to stop the spread of misinformation, basically. And, you know, and that's basically what it was for. But people found ways to talk around it and everything, like they always do, you know. I mean, no, there were some very interesting theories going around. Let's just say that. It was a very tense time. It feels like it was like 20 years ago now. I feel like this. Maybe it's YouTube. Maybe YouTube's been the thing that's making me feel old. Pretty much, yes. Pretty much. Alright. Let's see. What other one? Ooh. This one's not that scary, but like, so touching on the on the topic, because we all seem very interested in plagues today. So during the Black Death, bodies were dumped into mass graves, and they're still being discovered to this day. So I heard about in Hungary, like the country, if there was a suspected person with the plague, they would basically put everyone in their, like, everyone in the household in their house and board it up, and they couldn't get out until, like, they just didn't let them out and to stop the spread of the disease. So yeah. No, it's okay to talk about now, Lone Wolf, but like I'm talking about back in 2019 and early 2020. They were quite strict on it then. But then, you know, they lessened, you know, being concerned about it over time, you know, and all that good stuff. So yeah. Also, for those who are interested, I do have a Discord. So if you do decide to join, please be over 18 and answer the questions that the mod asks you. Will says, have you heard of that island off the coast of Italy where people infected with the Black Death were sent there to rot? One of the most haunted islands in the world, I think. I've seen that, Lone Wolf. I've seen that. Terrifying. Utterly terrifying. I've seen some, you know, urban explorers, you know, going there. I'm pretty sure it's illegal to go there now. Going over there and just seeing what's there, and just, it would be so amazing to look and see. But ghosts. Ah. Indeed, Nat. Be 18 and submit to interrogation. Chatter says, the Britannic, a sister ship to the Titanic, also sunk in 1916 when it attempted full speed to land after getting hit by a German mine. You do, Banshee, you do. It's a lot of fun. Back in 2019. Lone Wolf, I'm gonna go up there and dress up as a plague doctor. See if I get beaten up by a ticked off ghost. A ghost just walks up and smacks you on the back of the head. Oh, welcome back, Victory. I'm getting story ideas from all these guys. I'm like, ooh, that'd make a good story, wouldn't it? Yes. Yes. Ah, yes, huh. So this is another one about burials. Burial bricks in the mouth. In 16th century Venice, vampire in quotes, corpses were buried with bricks shoved into their mouths to stop them from feeding on the living. Interesting. Chatter, god damn it. The kitten. Oh, dreadful. Please show us pictures of the kittens. We need them for science and stuff and things. I mean, it's a good point, Lone Wolf. And that says, have any of you heard of the Swiss Flight 111? A flight that crashed into the Atlantic Ocean due to an in-flight fire. I can't say that I have, Nat. I need a sippy sip of water. Everyone else have a sippy sip of water too, please. Oh, true, but now that's a good story idea one. God. You guys are firing up the muses. It's like, ooh, hello. Another idea to add to the pile. Trooper says, before NASA explored space, they used to explore the oceans. They never explain their sudden pivot to space travel, as they randomly abandon ocean travel. Some speculate they found something that terrified them so bad, they started working on ways to get us off the planet. Dun dun dun. I think a lot of it has to do with just, I don't know. Got no idea, to be honest. Oh, look at the little Barbie. They've gotten so big, Raven. Also, I approve of you paying your taxes. So, if you have any pets, please post pictures of them in the Discord. With every stream, that is your taxes. They found Cthulhu. Dun dun dun. Oh yes, MK Ultra. That's true. That says, Egypt Air Flight 990. The cause is disputed. Either pilot ending their life or a problem with the plane's horizontal stabilizers. It crashed on the 31st of 31st of October 1999. Ah! Oh. I've heard that she was eaten by, Amelia Earhart was eaten by crabs. But there's also a theory. There's another part of that. It's a theory that they believe she was eaten alive. So that's horrifying. That maybe she was, like, injured from the crash and then she couldn't do anything to fight them off and they just kept coming and... yeah, that's terrifying. They found the navigator's bones on the island. Coconut crabs, to be specific. Oh my. I didn't know they smell blood. Oh, that's a good theory, Trooper. I like to play into the theory that Lovecraft wrote his books not knowing he's actually been manipulated by the beings he speaks of. Since they literally described to do that to mortals in his stories. So who knows, maybe they did find Cthulhu down there. Dun dun dun. Oh no, Lone Wolf, that was so bad. If she had crab legs for her last meal, that would explain why they were crabby with her. Lone Wolf, get out. I'm kidding. But that was a good one. That was so damn cheesy. So damn cheesy. My goodness. My goodness indeed. Ah. The coconut crabs are omnivores. Ah. Yeah, it definitely sounds like, you know, they're, that's a terrifying way to go. Just... But she should have asserted dominance. She should have eaten them first. Well, Ash, I certainly hope you listen to my videos. If you do, can you remember to leave a like and a comment as well? Because that really helps me out. You saw a fluffy light grey kitten, Rose? Hell yeah, I approve. Banshee says, well, there's one thing about the ocean. Due to water pressure, even the strongest metal in the world can't be too deep without being destroyed, even with technology. So right now, cameras or anything can't surpass a certain sea level. Ooh, oh, that's true. Yeah, I've heard about that. It really does make you wonder what is at the bottom of the ocean. Like the absolute bottom. Hell yeah, Ash. Hell yeah. Ooh, Nat paid the spider tax. Hell yeah. Excellent, excellent. Good. Ooh. Good. Imagine the animals down there. They must be so weird and interesting looking. Can you just imagine? Oh. I'm scared. Nah, it's fine. It'll be everything's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. So I got into a fight with with one of my ex-boyfriends about it because he was convinced that Megalodon, like the giant great white, would be down there, and basically they feed differently. There is less food in the oceans now. Who knows? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm wrong. Animals were in the deep, deep ocean. Banshee? What is alive and what kind of fishes are strong enough to live in those depths? And what do they taste like? True, true. Husserfel, you're gonna have to DM it to me because it's not gonna let you post links. Only either myself or my mods can post links. Colossal squid is bad enough. True. Those are terrifying. And they look delicious. It's fine, Trooper. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, I get you, Ash. I get you. Nice. Alright, let's move on to the next fact. Let's see. I don't know. I didn't find a lot more about this one. The skeletons holding hands. A grave in England revealed two 14th century skeletons buried holding hands. One had been executed. Now, it doesn't say who these people were, so maybe take this fact with like a grain of salt about it being real. Rose. So guys, I'm gonna quickly stand up and have a quick stretch. Be good. And I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I just needed a really quick stretchy stretch to like get back on track. Let's see, where else up to? Quick sippy sip. Alright, there we go. Alright, who's ready for the next one? Ooh, Dreadful's ready? Hell yeah. Anyone else ready? Ooh, maybe we should do a poll. If in doubt, have a poll. The natural state of a Lady Spookaria stream. Also, if you haven't yet... Wait, I've lost what I was going to say. So, I will be putting up a poll. I might, depending on how I feel, have a guest next week. We'll see. I don't want to promise, but we'll see. Ooh, exciting. Ooh. Indeed, Nat. The poll has made a poll. Alright, let's see. The Victorian seance craze. Upper-class Victorians regularly tried to contact the dead. Sometimes with faked ectoplasm. Who? I don't know yet. Aw, Rocky! I saw it before. Oh, that's sweet, Rocky. Rocky coming with $4 dues and 99 cents. Lady Spookaria is an awesome person and a good friend. Right back at you, Rocky. Right back at you. Oh yes, Uncle Rocky. Also, Rocky is one of my beloved channel members and a friend of mine. Uncle Rocky. I'm gonna hearty heart. Like you like. Hope you're having a good stream. I am, dude. How have you been? It's been a little bit. And it has been a while since I've had someone on Dreadful. It's been like 2-3 months, maybe? I've got no memory. You know, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Who needs to remember things? So we're currently reading out some, sharing I should say, some spooky historical facts because we all love the spooky, we love the history. It's a good stream. I need another sippy sip. I haven't had enough water lately. I think that's my problem. I've had too much coffee. That's true, Nat. Well, a good way you can do it is by writing stuff down. And then you can forget where you wrote it down. That's what I do. Okay. What else up to? Oh no, I want to save that one to the end. Oh, alarms for things are a good idea too. I have been drinking water. My goodness, that's not what a good boy does, Trooper. I don't like some of these. These are like, they're not very exciting. Oh, the Green Children of Woolpit. So in the 12th century in England, 2 green-skinned children appeared, speaking an unknown language. One later died mysteriously. So, do you guys have any thoughts about what happened to those kids, where they're all from, or what they're all about? So I read a theory. There's also a family, I think in the US somewhere, that were blue. Oh, it's okay. I'm messing with you, Trooper. I'm messing with you. Hey, welcome back, Max. So, we're still doing some horror facts. Dreadful read it was a hoax. Oh dear. the blue people of Kentucky. So that was a real one, but the green children was a hoax. They swam in the river on St. Patty's Day. God damn it, Rocky. And the blue people of Kentucky. Interesting. Ooh, I think that's a good possibility, Nat. Maybe they were kidnapped children who are poisoned. So, depending on where this is in England, maybe it was on the border with Wales, and maybe the kids were speaking Welsh, and that's why they couldn't understand them. Or like on the borderline between England and Scotland, maybe. So they're speaking like Scottish Gaelic. Interesting. So I don't know how to say the next one. So I can't pronounce German names. I can barely pronounce a lot of things, to be fair, but this one I'm gonna actually, I do need a sippy sip, hang on. Says, your skin can change color if you eat too much of something. Like carrots turn your skin orange. That is true. I wonder what they ate to make themselves go. I know the blue family, they have a genetic issue, and because they've kept it in the family, so to speak, that's where they get it from. Okay, more information. Blue people of Kentucky. Okay. So they're a family with a genetic condition called, oh god, methylglobinemia. And they have a recessive gene that they inherited, leading to an excess of methylhemoglobin in their blood. Interesting. Okay. And they're from Appalachia. So. Yeah. Oh, wrong button. Oh god. I mean, that's a good point, True, but that's a good point. Purple is the royal color. That is true. Purple as a dye was so expensive to make in ancient times. That's why emperors wore it. And, yeah. And then the church also had it as well. For certain positions. Rose, scientists invented long words so they could laugh at us. I think you're right. I think you are 100% right. God damn. Okay, there we go. Alright. On to the next one. The Hinterkaifeck murders. So in 2020, an entire German family was found slaughtered in their home. The killer likely lived there for days afterward. So I'm pretty sure that this family were, you know, far away from town. And I think they lived on like a farm, like a farm, so they're like away from everyone. And just imagine the killer just like, I'm gonna live here for a while. Just eat their snacks and just sleep in their beds. It's fine. And they're just not bothered by the corpses. So does anyone have any theories about what happened? Well, I mean, obviously we know what happened to the family. But yeah. Husserfeld, you need 5 in a row in order to have bingo. And you need to prove it to me by sending me the card when it's done. So Dreadful says, the family found tracks going to the house in the snow, but not leaving. That would be terrifying. I would obsessively have to check anything and everything because that is so damn scary and invasive. Holy shit. No, Trooper. Purple is expensive dye to make. The average person would not have been able to afford to wear it anyway. Tippy. Oh, and the spider. Oh, it's a little jumping spider. It's so cute. Ah, so big cute. Sorry, I had to look. Let's see. So we did this one. Actually, I should make a note. Babes! Hello, Babes! Babes is one of my beloved channel members. It's good to see you. How are you? So this stream is basically we're sharing some historical creepy facts with each other and hanging out. How have you been? Done. Just updating my notes real quick. Oh, charcoal grilling a steak, rare, of course. Nice, babes, nice. Can I have some? That sounds so good. I haven't had a good steak in ages. Another one in 1983, Byford dolphin accident. A diving bell accident involving explosive decompression. 5 people were killed. Damn. Nat, you know so much about different aviation and like you're so knowledgeable about this. It's pretty impressive. Ash says, Spookaria, my mum turned on the Wild National Geographic channel and they're showing Australian animals like the female king cheetah. What? Australia doesn't have any big cats. I think you're being silly. Also felt I'd like to keep the stream relatively lighthearted as well to a degree. It's my stream. Nat recently found out about the Bega schoolgirl murders. Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that one. That's one of the cases that I've heard. That's one of the cases I heard growing up. And there's Anita Cobby and some others. Please keep in mind that if you do look up Anita Cobby, it is pretty gruesome. And there was essay involved. So just be aware. I don't want, I don't want people stumbling up on something like that, Anger lion. Okay. Make 22 steaks? Oh my god, babes, I'm coming over. Let's go! Baby turtle. Turtle. Party at Babe's house? I need more grills? You do need more grills. What other snacks do you have? Same Raven, same. Wine and jerky? Oh my god. Babes, we're all moving in. We're just all moving into Babe's house so we can get snacks and all that good stuff. Rose says, I'm making chicken pasta with this mushroom and onion cheese sauce. And some sriracha and cayenne pepper. Ooh. Okay, that sounds really, really good. That sounds absolutely amazing. Actually, wait, since I'm researching, we'll have it typing. There we go. Look at me. I don't have a laptop anymore because like I broke the keys off mine. But still. Yes, it always seems to go back to food. Every single time. Broke the keys. Look. I... Well, like, my nails were long at the time, and for some reason that my nails got caught underneath, like, between the keys. And, like, I pulled, and, like, it, like, broke my nail at the time, and, like, broke the keys as well. So. I have officially banned myself from owning laptops. I'm too rough with them. My main food groups are wine and jerky, to be honest. Nice, babes, nice. Working on Hamburger Helper. Trooper, I want to try Hamburger Helper. There's so many. So at some point, I will be doing a lady reviews different American food stream. I think that would be so much fun. Sippy sip. Woo! Gets you through. It's not all that great. I still want to try it. Lone Wolf is listening to us while at work. Ooh, naughty. Naughty. Do we have to sit here yelling at you to get to work? Telling you you're not doing good enough? No, I'm kidding. Get back to work. I mean, you could do that now, Trooper. You're just not trying hard enough. Let's be real. Ooh. Dreadful's like, how dare you? Oh my. Alright, moving on to the next one. Oh, you work in a movie theater. Oh my god, that's cool. Alright, so I don't know how to pronounce this very well, so you're going to have to forgive my lack of pronunciation abilities. I'm sure you will all live. Gregory Yefremik, Rasputin's eyes. Witnesses claimed Rasputin's dead eyes were so terrifying they disturbed onlookers for years after his death. Also, just a general reminder, just remember there's no self-promotion. Guys, just keep it respectful. They look the same as his living eyes. True, true. Hey, Chai Kitty, how are you? I hope you're doing good. Welcome to the stream. We're having some chattings and some spooky historical facts. So if you like either of those things, you're in the right place. I don't know why I went with that voice, but it's fine. Everything's fine. I had steak sushi before this stream. Ooh, nice. Well, he did have big, really intense eyes. No, that's not what I meant, babes. That's not what I meant. Where was I up to? Alright. Are you all ready for the next one? So, let's see. Babe. You're cheeky, babes. You're cheeky. Let's see. Post-mortem photography in the Victorian era. The dead were dressed and posed to look alive for photos with grieving families. So, funnily enough about this, my family do have photos with dead people in them. So, I mean, technically they're all dead, but like, with a corpse in the photo. My family has some of those. So yeah, isn't that lovely? A little lady lore for you. Nat's heard that one? I think that's a fairly well-known one, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta share the classics, you know what I mean? You gotta share the classic goodness. All the classics, all the goodness. Oh yeah. Really? Yep. Pretty much. So, back then, photography was pretty rare. Most people didn't do it. Because, it was expensive for families. So they would dress up in their, like, best clothes. And it took a long time to actually take the image. So when you see them... when you see the image... how you can spot them is they usually don't look quite right in the face, but also they're so still. True, Dreadful, true. Oh my god, Lone Wolf. In every photo, it's like, come on, bring out the babes. Bring out the babes. And we're just all... God damn it, this went dark. Oh my goodness. That would... I don't know how I'd cope with that, Rose. There are times where people were mistakenly declared dead. So imagine if you were getting ready to take a picture with your recently deceased Uncle Ringo. And then bam, he springs to life as the Flash. Dun dun dun. Oh, Gloria Ramirez, the toxic woman. I'm pretty sure that's the one that she went to hospital and basically she was infected with something and ended up killing like the nursing staff and the doctor who treated her, and they're still not entirely sure what happened. Yeah, goddamn, this went dark. Well, I'm happy you're enjoying it now. Indeed. When you bring out babes to take photos, you can brag she's officially drop dead gorgeous. I mean, oh my god. I mean, she is. Let's be real. Let's be real. Babes! Well, it doesn't have to get dark. I mean, I could wear a fun sun hat or something in the babe zombie pics. I mean, true! Okay, Dreadful says she had cancer and was using herbal remedies that, combined with air and the meds they gave her because she couldn't breathe, made her blood toxic. Ah, that is a good one. I didn't... You know when you remember bits and pieces about a case but not the full thing? That was happening to Rose. Good. Nat says, the Moorgate tube trash. Train overran the platform and hit the wall at the end of the tunnel. Damn. That's quite the tragic event. It was the perfect chemical storm. That makes sense. Oh god, so... No, I don't want to touch on that. You know when you, like, think of something, you're like, Yeah. Wait, did Gloria pass away from that, or did she survive? I can't quite remember exactly. Alright. Oh, she died. Okay, so in the 1800s, medical schools paid grave robbers for fresh corpses. So this was a time when... I mean, it was also when they were paying, you know, government bodies for, like, homeless people's bodies. Sorry, unhoused people's bodies. And basically poor people as well. You know, people who couldn't afford, like, a pauper's grave. And there was a lot of religious stigma about, you know, donating your body to science as well. I think that's really rude, like, stealing someone's remains. Yeah, it is considered a bad word now. So, like, the idea that homeless isn't used as a word, it's... The word, like, unhoused, I think, is the preferred term now for it. I think it's unhoused, I think. I need to take a sippy sip. But yeah, so... they touched on that in American Horror Story, Asylum, I think? Yes, maybe? It's been a long time since I've watched it. Speechless. I get you. It's like, referring to people as, like, slaves. The term's enslaved now. It's more polite. That's a good point, Rose. I mean, I imagine people do, you know, be better for people to, you know, get houses and a place to live and all that good stuff, you know. And let's see, Nat says, I got another one. 1989. Carjon Pass runaway train. Faulty brakes and heavy loads caused a Southern Pacific freight train to derail at 109 miles per hour. May 12th, 1989. My throat hurts. Oh my god. It's fine. Everything is fine. Max is tired. Oh, Max, if you're tired, you can go to sleep or you can have a nap to the stream. I promise I won't plant too many subliminal messages in your mind while you're sleeping. Oh, okay, done this one. Done this one. Maybe that'll be after Supernatural. Oh, dreadful. We should watch Supernatural. I think that'll be a lot of fun. I still haven't finished watching the series. I keep meaning to. But I also keep getting distracted by everything. I'm the worst person to watch when it comes to movies. I need to be pressured. The Hindenburg. Oh, yes, I remember the Hindenburg. Max, come on. You'll be fine. Everything is fine. I'm gonna pat the doggo. Rosé says, I forget where, but there's a forest path or park or something where it makes your vehicle roll uphill. I've seen the Ghost Hunters episode of this, but I can't remember what it's called, and it's gonna drive me absolutely insane because I can't remember. Monica? Is that it? You'll be fine, Max. You'll be fine. Alright, Lone Wolf. Have a good drive home. I'll see you next stream. Have a good one. It was lovely seeing you. Ghost faces. Nice. Max, we're gonna hide. Okay, Hasselfeld, thanks for coming to the stream. Have a good one. Alright, let's see. Ooh, this one sounds like it could be a really good story. Walking corpse disease. Cotard's delusion makes sufferers believe they are dead or rotting. Does anyone know about, have anyone heard of this, or does anyone want to know more about it? Ooh. I have. That is a terrifying thought to have. Like, to just... wouldn't take care of yourself, you wouldn't do everything you're supposed to do properly. I wonder what causes that delusion to take place and to take hold in someone's mind. I'd love to learn about it. Ooh. Well, they don't think that they're a zombie. They just think that they're dead already rotting. How about John Wilkes Booth's brother saved Abraham Lincoln's son? I didn't know this, babes. Please enlighten us. Hey, Dexter! Welcome to the stream. Oh, quick hello? Okay. Hello, Dex. Bye, Dex. Have a good one. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna do a quick search on it to see if we can get some more. Okay, so Cotard's delusion, oh, it was also known as Cotard's syndrome or walking corpse syndrome, is a rare psychiatric condition where individuals believe they are dead, dying, or non-existent. So they believe that they've... Basically, it's like an unshakable belief that they've lost their soul, organs, blood, or even their entire body. So it's associated with severe depression, anxiety, and other psychotic... Sorry. Oh, no, yeah, it says psychotic disorders. Oh, I didn't know this. My knowledge about American history is pretty low. The inventor of cotton candy was actually a dentist. Oh my goodness, counterproductive. How do you believe you don't exist? I feel like existing would disprove that. I mean, yeah, that makes sense, but like... Actually, that's a good point. You've raised an interesting question, Rose. My mouth is so dry. I'm so sorry, guys. Charles? Let's see. I'm going to have a look-see. I'm going to look this up. Okay, so CBS is a condition where people with vision loss experience complex visual hallucinations. These hallucinations can involve detailed images of people, objects, or patterns. And while they are not caused by mental illness or dementia, they can be distressing. Wow, okay, that's scary. That is really scary. Ooh. American Airlines flight 191, a DC-10 that crashed after its engine came off and the hydraulics were damaged. That is terrifying. I didn't know it does that, dreadful. The mind can throw away things that disprove what you see, hear, smell, taste. It just fills in the gaps in vision and stuff. Imagine if we are all figments of your imagination, guys. Getting all existential. Maybe I'm not real. Maybe I'm a thought you had. Maybe I'm a collective hallucination. Dun dun dun. What would you all think of that? Wait, there's a syndrome for that. Oh my god. That would be terrifying. Figments you just assumed. I see how it is, babes. I see how it is. Rose just exposed themselves. They are brain in jar. Dun dun dun. Everyone else is a figment of your imagination. Okay, guys, I need to look away from the computer because my eyes are starting to get sore, but I'll be right back. Be good. No links in the chat. That's self-promo. Sorry about that. Don't do that, please. Be right back. No! Oh my goodness. I was wondering why no one was answering me. Thank you, Nat! Thank you. I was wondering why no one was answering me. Anyway, hello Christine. Christine is one of my beloved channel members. It's good to see you. Good night, Max. Thank you for coming to the stream. Let's see. Harsafel with just some more history facts. And welcome back, by the way. Yeah, I was muted. But thank you, Nat. I appreciate it. But yeah, so some of them are sick, some of them are just busy. It's just, it happens that way sometimes. Oh yeah, Jack is back. Hey Jack, good to see you. Hassafel, if I didn't read it, please don't repeat it. Let's see. I mean, you're welcome to stay, Max, if that's what you'd like to do. Nat says, here's a train one. 1995 Baku metro fire. A fire on the subway train in Baku, Azerbaijan, caused by an electrical fault. 289 people died? God damn. Nat is quite knowledgeable about these sorts of disasters and things. As I've said before a couple of times, Nat is our resident bus and train expert. Alright, let's see. So Hospital says, during the construction of a train from Mombasa to Rhodesia in the 1890s, the construction workers were all attacked by two male maneless lions. I vaguely remember hearing something like that. Interesting. I think there was a movie based on that as well, but I can't quite remember all the details about it. Interesting. Ah. Just turn to Minecraft villages. I'm gonna give out a treat. Oh my god, I'm not doing. Oh, I nearly clicked on give out 50 memberships. Okay. Gonna give out a channel membership, we'll see. Who will win? Oh, there we go. Oh, who was the lucky winner? Oh, Lulu Bell got it. Hell yeah. Nice. Christine says, I've been listening for a while. Came in when Rocky was here earlier. I'm putting together my miniature sea cottage. Ooh, oh, that's cute. That is very cute, Christine. Congrats, Lulu Bell. I hope you enjoy. I don't think she's here, but that is okay. She can enjoy it when she sees it. The two lines you mentioned were man-eaters. Interesting. Interesting. On the subject of rails, 2003 Daewoo subway fire and attempted delete others and self-delete are 192 deaths. Whew. Damn. That is brutal. As you can tell, I'm trying to like stay within YouTube's guidelines so I don't get messed up by the algo. Look at me go. Big brain, many wrinkle. Sorry, just need to answer a quick question. And let's see, another documented man-eater was the butcher of Burundi, Gustave the crocodile. More than 300 people died to him. And he even killed and devoured an adult hippo? Okay, that's really scary. I think so too, Laughing Joker. I think it is based on a movie. I can't be too sure though. Interesting. Let's see. Okay, wait, hang on. I don't... Some of these are too similar. I am big mad at myself. There we go. This one too. So, The Exorcism of Anneliese Michel. A German girl underwent 67 exorcisms before dying of starvation in 1976. Her story inspired The Exorcism of Emily Rose. I'm not sure if you guys have seen that movie too, but I have heard the recordings during the exorcism and seen some of the photos, and they are absolutely horrific. Out of the witch trial by claiming to be a werewolf? When was this? What year was it? Interesting. I'll have a look. I'll have a look for that too, because that's interesting. Oh, that's really cute. Christine, could you put it in hobbies instead, please? I wish there was a thing on Discord where you could just like move someone's post for them. Yeah. Maybe it was Insanity. Maybe that was their plea. But I'm gonna do research on that, Trooper. I really want to know, like, I want to know the details of this case. Interesting. In 1692. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to do some Yale research. I don't think I'll be able to do like a 4-hour stream this time. I'll probably just make it to like a 3 one, depending on how I feel in the next couple of minutes. But I definitely will make it to like 3 in a bit. So just yeah. No 4 hours, you fell off. Look, Rocky, I'm tired. Be nice to me. If I get the 15 super chats, I will do it though. I will keep my word. Might need to go in and make another coffee so I stay all powered up and ready to roll. So Hasselfeld says, during World War II, the Japanese were fighting in Ramree Island, but tried to run away rather than surrendering. The poor fools entered saltwater crocodile territory. This happened in 1945. Oh yes, the salties. Yeah. Those genuinely scare me. That's like one of the few Aussie animals that fucking scare me. I mean, that's possible, Hasselfeld. Crocodiles can live for quite a long time. Alright, time to take a sippy sip. Thanks, Christine. Much appreciated. Also, guys, what kind of stream would you like to see next week? So I'll take some ideas and I'll add it to the list of things you can vote on. So every week, in my announcements section on my Discord, I have a poll where you can decide on what we do. Ah! Frick! Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. It's happening. Oh god, Rocky. Rocky coming with $19 dues. One of my beloved channel members. You don't get to run away that easy, my friend. Your beloved subscribers deserve you. Oh, damn it, Rocky. Okay, I'm gonna hearty heart and likey like. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. A working stream, 100%? Interesting. Guys, let me know. Undertale or something literature? Literature? Oh my god, I can't talk today. God frickin' damn. I don't play games on this channel, Max. Maybe I'll do one, or maybe I'll play Undertale on the gaming channel. But probably not on this one, unless it's a horror game, maybe. But even so, I'm trying to keep the two worlds a little bit separate. A movie talk stream, just general cinema pop culture. Trooper, that sounds like an awesome idea. The problem is, I don't know a lot about pop culture. So I'd need a guest on there who can actually know, who actually knows this type of stuff. But I'll make, you know what? It's going on the list. It's going in the cart. Hang on. Working movie talk stream. You get to hear some typing. You're welcome. Lady, play a Scream or You Die stream. What's Scream and You Die? Is that like a game? Hang on. What do you mean, Rocky? What do you mean? I'll add it to the list and then put a question mark. Scream and You Die stream. Question mark. Favorite horror writers stream. Ooh. Favorite horror writers stream. Ooh, that would be cool. I could promote some of my fam. Oh, tarot readings too. I haven't done one of those in a little bit. So usually with the polls, Hangout wins, and usually tarot readings are a close second. Usually. Neon! Hey Neon, how are you, dude? It's been ages. I'm so happy you could catch a stream. Hello, hello. Then I could just take notes. That is a possibility. That is a possibility indeed. Oh no, Rocky. Why must you hurt me like this? Rocky. I'm not okay. Okay, Hossifel. Let's see. Rocky says, "No, not a game per se. You play a scary game, and if you scream, you have to start over." Rocky, you do know that I scream all the time. It'll be constantly me starting over again and again, and I'll just get more and more frustrated. I just madder and madder at everything. I imagine that would be fun for the chat though. Maybe not much. Suffer for us. Just don't scream. Really helpful, guys. Really helpful. Just be nice to me, Rocky. Be nice to me. Hey, Angel. Welcome to the stream. It is good to see you. Hello, hello. Easy win. Oh, no. I just randomly remembered you had the author of All Tomorrows as a guest at one time. I did. I had him during the week because on the day, like, this stream time didn't work for him. It's too late for him. So I had it on during the week. But that was a great stream. I need to contact him. I have been writing a couple of stories in his universe. I still need to complete and send the lines out, but I will do it, damn it. I see what you're doing, Victory. I see you. Angel says, "Lady is a good demon. She gives out for the suffering, not the opposite." I thought you said something else for a sec, Angel. I was like, what? Rocky, are you trying to subtly ask to come on again? Is this, you're like, there, like, if it, I imagine you, like, doing that little finger point thing that it's like, come on, like, I could be there, lady. I could be there, and you could on. But yes. At some point, Rocky, you are coming back on again. Don't worry. It's all good, Angel. It's all good. Russell says, "The suffering that lady gives is a soothing, smooth one. Like the depression I feel when I read and research the now extinct Hawaiian bird." Interesting. Hell yeah, Ash. Let me know which ones are your favorite. As much appreciated. Have a good one. Oh, I get you, Rocky. I get you. I mean, I could ask around and see. Or it could just be a subtle, "Hey, this guy's an author. Check him out. Hey, this chick's an author. Check her out. Hey!" But I would like to, promote some of the authors that I've worked with in the past. I think that would be really cool. I might ask James if he wants to, James Caligo. He wrote the Mothman story and A Stairwell That Doesn't Exist, but on Vidus' channel he wrote Threshold of Evil. But it would be cool to have you on also, Rocky. It has been a while since you've been on. Hey, Dark Little Voices! In 1990... Wait, no, 1919. There we go. Conway ice cream bar was invented after Lady Spookaria got into a fight with a polar bear. It was crazy. Some say crazy cool. Look, Dark, please don't expose me like this in front of the chat. Thank you. No. I remember his fuck you to the I don't know how I can say it without YouTube body slamming me, but yeah. Look. Just because I keep my guests in a dungeon in the basement and put shock collars on them doesn't mean anything weird. A lot of them keep coming back, so like, you know. Oh yeah, he has two, Rocky. He has two. Interesting. I keep meaning to collab with him, but like, schedules do not align. I agree, Angel. It's important to show some love to authors and things, because without them, horror narration wouldn't exist. Yes, Angel, pay your taxes. Pay your taxes. So, for those who don't know, the phrase pay your taxes mean post a picture of your animal in my Discord server. It is essential, absolutely essential for stuff and things. Just reach out to him via Discord. Back in my day, when you wanted to reach out to different people, you go on Twitter or Instagram. Now it's Discord. It's interesting how the shift has happened. That is true, Nat. I have had an art appreciation stream in a while where I've showed off the fan art that I've received or the commissioned artwork. I'll probably do that again soon sometime. I would like to get some more commissioned artwork though. But I need to save my monies for a bit first. Oh yeah, I saw Christine. I'll send mine in after you get your hamburger helper. I still want to try that. I still want to have a Lady Tries US food stream. I've already tried Dr. Pepper, and it was gross. Sorry. Sorry for all you Dr. Pepper fans, but... it's sweet, and it's chemically, and it's not even sweet, it just tastes like death. It tastes like sadness in a can. I paid them. Ooh, okay, guys. Let's look. Let's look at the taxes have been. Oh, look at the little kitty! Oh, look at them! I like how Nat got to them first. Like, as soon as I was hovering over to like it, Nat's there going boom. Ah, look at the cuties. I'm a simple demon. I see cat, I get happy. I love Coke and Dr. Pepper. Interesting. Alright. Stephen King does not remember writing Cujo because he was so high during the 80s when he wrote it. No. Let's see. That says Japan Airlines Flight 123 and a Boeing 747 that lost hydraulics after the horizontal stabilizer came off. The pilots struggled with their plane for 32 minutes before it crashed into the mountain. 520 people died. God damn. It's fine. Everything's fine. They'll be... I hope no one's going for a flight soon after reading this chat. True, not true. That is an interesting question. Also, chat, feel free to answer as well. What time period would you go to if you had a time machine? Answer the question, chat. No. I feel like I'm holding a gun to all you. Like, answer. Answer me. Come on. Let's go. You didn't post it right. Oh, wait, yes, you did. No. Ah, look at the puppy. Oh, look. Oh, so cute. Look at the babies. The bubbies. Doggos. Thank you, Rocky. Thank you. You may survive. No, I'm kidding. Hell yeah, Hasselfeld. I'm a simple man. I see ladies streaming, I join and like instantly. Hell yeah. That is the way to do it. 1980? Oh my. Why is that, Christine? Indeed, Rocky. I am most gracious. I am the most kind. 1880 and bring Vincent van Gogh to the present, so he sees how meaningful and transcendental his work is. That is really sweet of you, Hopeful. That is really sweet. Angel says, I feel it would be fun to learn about the old pagan rituals. That would be cool. That would be really cool to go back and see what certain things were. Because, like, the ancient Greeks and ancient Romans wrote about certain things, but no one knows what they are because no one's explained it in the text or anything. And it's like the Romans just assume everyone knows what this stuff is. So that's fun. Did I say hopeful? I'm sorry. When I'm tired, so your names look familiar. Okay, I'm sorry, Hasselfeld. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Hasselfeld. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Go see. So Trooper wants to go see Stan Lee when he was in his prime, still writing the old Marvel comics, and see what my inspiration was like when he was my age. Ooh, nice. Arthur wants to recreate the Doctor Who scene. Nice. Nat and I go. Nat wants to take. Oh wait, I'm taking Nat on a. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to hiccup. Take her on a trip through time and a beautiful view of the observation deck of the. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I get you. Oh my god, we should go. There is a building I want to take you on. I think you'd enjoy it. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, there is a nice elevator. You'll be most happy in that. Oh, Christine, I get you. Get you. Where's up to? Rocky says, I'd be very interested to bring back Bram Stoker and watch Nosferatu with him and see if he hates it. Ooh, okay, that's a good one, Rocky. That's a good one. Actually, where would I go? I'd like, you know, I wouldn't be able to choose just one. I would want to travel around. And I also, like, I want to go to ancient Rome and all that stuff, but I want to meet my parents, like, when they were young. I want to see what kind of people they were. Because you always hear, like, family stories about what people were like. I don't know, I think it'd be interesting. No one, where Europe from 1500s to 1800s. Ooh, I get you. Angel, you can come with us while we learn as well. I'll just pick you up. Let's see. All good, Husserfeld, all good. We're on the later part of the stream, so if we go back to the topic, that's fine, but if we also just sit and chat, that's cool too. That is true, Christine. That is true. I've heard the 80s are a very relaxed time by comparison to now. I think it's because technology is so accessible and just everywhere now. It feels like you can never escape. I need a sippy sip. Rosé. Oh, Dexter's back. Hey, Dexter. I got my eye on you, Dexter. No, I'm kidding. Hello, Dex. Oh, okay. I get you now. So I think if you time travel, you're going to need some type of device where you can understand what people are saying. But even if you're speaking the same language or something, sometimes people's accents can be so heavy you might not be able to understand them as well. Rocky lady, would you go back in time and save Steve? Tell him not to touch it. Ah, poor Steve Irwin. Is there a character you'd like for us to avoid? Wait, do you mean character or like a real life person? I mean, if you're born in the late 80s, you're basically a 90s. Ooh, that's a good one, Victor. Age, yes. I'll be... Get in, Minion, we're going time traveling. I like a full Regina George moment. I am so happy, Angel. You made a Mean Girls reference. I approve. I approve so hard. That movie. So good. So good. So I don't know if you guys remember this blog, because it's from ages ago, but it was called Mean Girls Westeros, and it was like memes that combined Mean Girls and Game of Thrones. Was so funny. So funny. But yes, I'll have a bus, and also we have to go to Walmart as well, because I want to do the Walmart plan and get snacks. Oh my goodness, Husserfeld. Edgar Allan Poe had a marriage that looks troubling and disturbing. He was 27 and she 13. Ugh. And she was also his first cousin. Ugh. That was normal in those days, although that is still quite young. Like, even by those standards, like, usually they waited till, like, they were 16. A little bit older. But in, like, marrying your cousin back in the day throughout history, not that strange. Not that strange. It is now, obviously. Mean Girls was filmed in Toronto? I did not know that, Nat. Oh my god, I would have to resist the urge to tell people who the Jack the Ripper was. Here's a good what if. What if you can go back in time and know who Jack the Ripper was? I can't tell anyone. If you tell anyone, you'll get stuck in that time and can't go back. I mean, you'd be pretty set up, because if you plan for it properly, you can learn about the stock market and then play that and know when to pull your cash out, when to, you know, what to do. Big brain, many wrinkle. Although as a woman, I won't be able to open my own bank account, so like, that sucks. At least in that time period, you'd be dead. You don't survive the time. Yes, I would survive. I would survive, Rocky. Mean. Mean. No, I mean, like, there's still the stock exchange while, like, fucking Jack the Ripper's walking around. Yes, the Walmart plan. All hail the glorious Walmart plan. You'll be fine, Trooper. You'll be fine. I believe in you. Sippy sip. What? There's an insane theory that Gandhi was Jack the Ripper. I mean, if you played one of the Civilization games, he goes ballistic at a certain point. So who knows? That is true. That is true, Nat. That is very true. We can destroy them. Wrote cryptic letters randomly. See, we don't consider diseases and lack of medicine when it comes to time travel. True. That is true. So now, now here comes the test. Would they die from the diseases I bring back? Or would I die from the diseases they have? Or would it be mutually assured destruction? Woohoo! Please fetch me my food, Trooper. Rocky, Civ 6 is the bane of my existence. Indeed. Ooh, that's true, Angel, that's true. Yes, Victory, it is. That's where I got the idea from. It's fine, everything. Oh no, Rose, I felt guilty, although, like, for a fake plan that isn't going to happen. A part of me's like, oh, no, maybe I did do this. Maybe what if you going back in time is what caused those diseases in the first place? Well, sometimes you benefit the world, other times you lead it down a path of destruction. Ooh, thank you. Thank you, Hopeful. Oh, sorry, Hopeful. What? Hopeful isn't even here. Thank you, Trooper. Goddamn. You know when a parent has all these kids and they start calling their kids by the wrong names? I feel I'm doing that to you guys today. I am so sorry. Uncaused causes. Indeed. 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 It's fine. Everything is fine. Nothing is wrong. Everything's fine. Nothing bad's happening. What could possibly go wrong? Fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Okay, what? Oh my goodness. It's perfectly normal. Thank you, Hasafel. Thank you. Oh no, Rocky. Lady, you can either go back in time and you know of and write all the Goosebumps stories, but you can never publish them under your name, or all your stories are written by R.L. Stein and he profits. You would always be anonymous and wouldn't profit. I wouldn't write my stories. Boom! Petty. Oh, what? Yeah, I'd want royalties from stories. I'd want benefit. I want monies. Kitty. Oh my god. See, this chat is proving to me that you're all little chaos gremlins. I need to sip. My throat is starting to get a little bit raw. But that's fine. Everything's fine. Glad to be a chaos gremlin. Hell yeah. Chaos gremlins unite. Indeed. But sometimes I think about traveling to the very beginnings of human evolution. Finding a cave and chiseling, I beat you here into the walls. And leaving a skeleton dressed in modern clothes. Oh my goodness. If in doubt, get a DC 10. What's a DC? I think you've told me. Ooh, interesting theory, Hussafel. Rocky says you can either share them with the world and be this enigma that would be beloved, or he writes all your stories and you know it, but you can't ever say anything because no one believes you. Yeah, but what happens if I died? Then that would stop, Rocky. So, this is how petty I am. I'm like, no. Angel, I feel like Jay was the kid growing up that asked a bunch of questions. I mean it in a good way. Hell yeah. All of the Chaos Gremlin. AC! What a good kitty. What a good kitty. What? If you traveled back to a cave 10,000 years ago, what message would you leave on it? I imagine some animal would be in the cave chasing me, so I don't think I'd have much time to write on anything. It would be just this long line of, ah! I drone with you, so I can, from a distance, I can film Genghis Khan's funeral procession. That is true, so everyone after he, all the slaves who tended to his burial, they were killed. Then the officers were killed. Like, everyone was killed. Like, anyone associated was killed. Oh, that's what you meant. Nah, nice. See? It's fine. Everything is fine. I'm not panicking. You're panicking. It is fine. Don't worry about it. No. I mean, that's true. He certainly did. Has me paying the DC 10 tax. Alright, you can... Nat, I ask the sacred question. I always ask you, but it must be asked. When are we getting the succubus bus centaur hybrid? I long for the day we receive this blessing upon the world. I'm just waiting for dies in succubus. Isn't this fun, everyone? Dies and undies an artist. I would be charged to put a drawing on a funny body part on a cave wall. Use your imagination. A PP? Angel, a PP on the wall. I am scandalized. Absolutely scandalized. Okay, Rocky says, lady, if you had to marry any horror icon, who would it be and why? Like, they come home at the end of the day and are a normal person is just funny to me. A tough question. Well, they have to be good looking. You know, at least, you know, they need to have some type of, like, abilities. Or something. They'd also have to have a nice house. Oh, Like, it's like a lot of the, like, horror icon, like, serial killers, I imagine them smelling really bad, and I'm not okay with that. That's deeply insulting. I'm gonna be thinking about this one for a while, Rocky. I'm like, yes, I don't know. I'm gonna have to take a rain check on that one, Rocky. The thing can look like anyone you want. Henners? Henners. Oh, god damn it. That's another one on the bingo card. Possibly. God damn. Thus far, no one has won bingo. I am scandalized. Hannibal Lecter would smell like a distinguished gentleman to me. I mean, you do have a point there. Like, he's a highly educated man. I don't know. That is true. Like, I imagine he would have a nice house as well. I don't know. Like, are we, like, married and happy, or are we married and unhappy? Rocky, there's big parts of this lore you're missing out on that are essential. Absolutely essential. Dracula, nice. Mary Ann Evans? Henners or a Frisian? Both. We need both, Nat. We need both. That is true, Angel. That is very true. Now I am curious which one you drew. Tell us, Angel. Tell us. That is true. What you said like that, Rocky? You are married and very happy, but you know he is a monster. I mean, look, no one's perfect, right? Like, no one's perfect in the world. Yeah, Hannibal Lecter did have a nice house. And I think he's old aristocracy as well. Interesting. Demon. Hasselfeld. Alright, Hasselfeld. We'll see how it goes, dude. Cooper's marrying the bride of Frankenstein. Which one? Oh, wait, no, wait. That's Dracula. Never mind. Alright, scratch that. But, like, will she marry you, Trooper? Thank you, Hasselfeld. Oh, I need a sippy sip. I made the mistake of being really chatty before my stream. I was just like, ah! One of my favorite demons. Hell yeah, Nat. Hell yeah. Right, back at you. All of them, because why not? All bodies are beautiful. I agree, Angel. I agree. That is the best thing ever. Rocky. Imagine marrying Pinhead. He comes home and takes his pens out of his head. At the end of the day, you're just like, hey, honey, you have a good time sending people to damnation today? No, that doesn't sound like me. I'd be like, hey, honey, did you remember to bring my snacks? Now, How the rest of the evening will go will be how he answered that question. If he brought snacks, he's going to have a good time. If he didn't, no, I'm kidding. That sounds really horrible. True, Nat. True. Dun, dun, dun. I'm thinking about this now. Who would I marry? He brought snacks but had a really rough day. I mean, look, if I'm happy, I'd probably be somewhat nice to him. Because if he brought snacks, I mean, that's a peace offering. That's you know, tribute for him existing in his house, which is mine now. Like, I'm kidding. Our house, comrade. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna have to be nice to him, aren't I? It's fine. Everything is fine. I'm putting way too much thought into this. Like, I'm like, yes, what would I do? How would I do this? What? Look what you've all done. Look what you've all done. I need a sippy. I'm nearly out of coffee. God damn. What if he brought hash browns? Oh my god. I mean, if he brings hash browns, chicken nuggets, and chocolate, and blueberries, because I love my bloobs and my boobs. Yeah. Oh, he brought back all my favorite snacks. I'd be really nice to him. Let's just say that. Hell yeah, Hasselfeld. I appreciate that. Nat, another a truly exquisite sight. The Triceratops wearing Triceratops shoes. Super would marry the Xenomorph Queen. I am not surprised by this at all. Ooh, Rocky says, what about Supernatural? Like the Headless Horseman. He's a super great guy, but can never use his mouth or talk, so communication sucks. No, but like, does he, if he still has his head and can carry it and has access to it? I don't know. I mean, plus if he's annoying, I could put his head in a box or something and like hide it. So I don't have to listen to it. I don't know. There is no head. There is no head. Oh, sorry. And Nat the horse got ahead of himself. Nice. I don't know. Like, I'm gonna need to think about this. I don't think I'm gonna make it much past the 3-hour mark, guys. I'm so sorry. I had a lot of trouble sleeping last night. I hope in next stream I'm able to go for much, much longer. And pester you with all my questions. So I haven't received a bingo card that won, so it looks like Maskino is king of the chat by default. Dun, dun, dun. Rocky, I am actually gonna be like, who is gonna be my horror icon husband? I mean, I'm gonna just be like laying in bed, just unable to sleep, pondering the topic, going, interesting. If it's on the card a certain way, Victory, then it has to be said like that. Dun dun dun. I'm not making it easy. But yeah, it looks like Mascuno is the reigning king of the chat yet again. I think I need to make it clearer in the that part of the server with the bingo, and like tell everyone the rules and like pin it up and make it look all nice and fancy. You know, nice and fancy. As I said, Victory. Basically it's counted as yeah, oh, you got it. So, yeah, like, there was a bit of a delay with the chat. Good night, Christine! Thank you very much for coming to the stream. It was lovely having you yet again. Yes, Victory. Alas. Alas, you're just gonna have to come to the next stream and see if you can win bingo. May the odds be in your favor. That's horror wife would be a fellow succubus. Very nice, very nice. Angel! Lady's going to be like that Charlie conspiracy meme. Trying to figure out her horror husband. Yes, that's gonna be me. Desperately trying to work out. It's like, okay, now this one has this, but this one has this. Not good enough. I'm gonna have to like make a massive diagram and like there's gonna be all these clippings on the wall while I'm just like looking going be like, lady, have you hyper focused on this? Yes. Yes, I have. What have you done, Rocky? What have you done? It's now midnight for Nat. It is getting late. Getting late. What was I gonna say? I know there was more I had to say. Can't remember. That is brutal, Vic. That is brutal. I could say it still, but I'm being a gremlin. Maybe I should actually start giving out better prizes. Yep, got my horror husband on my mind. Yep. Can't wait to tackle him when I want cuddles. It'll be fantastic. It'll be glorious. My God, who is he? So when we get married, you're all invited to the wedding. Only 11 here. The night is young for Trooper, who goes to bed at the crack of dawn. I'm not wrong too, like you really do, Trooper. It's all good, Angel. Yes, I blame Rocky too. He is most naughty. Ooh, that's a good idea, Nat. Excellent idea. So when the next one arises and it wins, I will let you know. That way you can come prepared for the stream. Well, if it's Pinhead, you might not want to tackle him. Look. That's part of showing affection. Tackle hugs. Aggressive tackle hugs, okay? That is how I show love, okay? I was good. I don't know, Rocky. You're kind of naughty boy. Very naughty. That's not what a good boy says, Trooper. You're not wrong, but how dare you? Interesting. Rocky losing good boy status. Aw, poor Rocky. Aw. Dun dun dun. Wait, Victory, what are the other two? I am curious. I am very, very curious. Rocky. You'll be fine. Everything's fine. I mean, I would approve of that. I would approve of a statue of. The status is all I have, and now it's gone. Rocky, you will always be Uncle Rocky, okay? Always be Uncle Rocky. God damn it. I mean, that is a good point, Angel. That is a very good point. Nat, that is true. You are a good uncle. No, so... Oh, you're showing me which ones. Oh, that's... Oh my god. Oh, yeah, you got hit with some of the obscure ones, too. So, funnily enough, one of those things was being said earlier in the stream. Damn, Victory, that's rough. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Victory. Rocky, we know you. We know you're so naughty. You're one of the naughtiest people here. Let's be real. A reformed, a model citizen. The shock collar worked. Angel. True, see? Angel's onto you too, Rocky. Don't worry, Victory. There is always next week. You can try and who knows? As I said, you might be the glorious winner. And then you can be like, hello, peasants. The queen of the chat has arrived. Rocky, you're a mostly good... Well... I don't know. Let's see. Interesting. Oh, god damn. Brutal, Nat. Yes, Rocky, you are a good boy. There you go. That's a sight to behold. I'm a good girl, Rocky's a good uncle, Lady's a good sister, Vitus a good daddy, and Cooper's a decent boy. God damn that. Brutal. He is good adjacent. Angel. AK, love listening to you guys. I can't play bingo this time. I'm working, you guys make the time fly by. I better be invited to the wedding. I'm so wearing my maid outfit. Rocky, you're never good. See? Kay gets it. Kay gets it. And Kay's wearing the maid outfit too, so like, you know. The bestest good boy. I don't know about that, Rocky. I don't know. I'm filled with doubt on that one. And Nat, you are the rockiest of boys, Rocky. Nat, be polite to Uncle Rocky. Oh. So what is it now? Father Vidith. Unky Tormy. Uncle Rocky. This is a wild ride. An incredibly wild ride, but I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me and chatting and the shenanigans. I wish I had more energy because, like, a part of me is like, yes, keep going. But I'm like, no, I have to just stuff to do tomorrow, but it's fine. It's fine. Rocky, we need to play Baldur's Gate 3 sometime. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Do it, Nat. Do it. Put Rocky in an art piece. Keep hiccuping. God frickin' damn. Trumpet. Oh, Trooper. Trooper. Am I the resident youngest brother of the server that everyone either babies or messes with all the time? I don't know, Trooper. Look, it's fine. Everything's fine, Trooper. I'll be nice. Trooper, you're a good boy. There you are. Now be careful. You don't want any deductions, do you? Angel, you're not cursed. We just know you. Yeah, Rocky. All good, Victory. Have a good one. Thank you for coming to the stream. Have a good rest. Indeed, Nat. Indeed. I need to take a sip. Our Trooper's not even answering. Deduction. Okay. Wow, Trooper, you didn't even answer. Oof. Unless there's a delay and I'm not noticing the delay. Which could be on my end. That's fine. Everything is fine. Dun dun. Bye. Let's see. There's some other things I wanted to talk about. God damn it. You know what? I should have written a list of things I need to talk about with you guys. But no. Every single time I forget to write a list, and every damn time. What was it? Gosh darn it. Oh yes, so basically in my announcements you'll be able to oh, well, Trooper didn't even answer. Trooper crushed by a boulder. It's fine, he's fine. Oh, I get you. Good Nat. The stream is made of streaming parts for streaming streams of streaming. There we go. Oh, it's fine, Trooper. It's fine. Deduction. No, I'm kidding. Alright, guys. I think this is where I need to wrap this up. I'm so sorry. I wanted to go on for longer, but I'm not feeling all that great. I'm still sick from whatever I have from earlier in the week. Yeah, Angel, I feel that. I feel that. Every time I seem to get caught up on one project or something, another one suddenly seems to appear. I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Plus, I seem to love overworking myself too. So that's great. That's great. So I've written about well, not fully written, but about 5 stories that are like half done. But the reason why I have to stop doing them is because I don't have time to get the lines back or anything. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to have something, you know, I need something for this week. Oh no, I know, and it keeps happening. It's like an endless cycle, if you will. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Go forth, Nat, and enjoy your rabbit holes. Does anyone have any questions or comments you'd like to ask me before the stream wraps up? You guys were great as always. I'm sorry I'm not quite as perky and, you know, energetic as usual. I'm hoping I'll be feeling a bit better next stream. Thank you, Trevor. I appreciate that. But feel free to ask any questions or comments. Also, if you like gaming, I do have a gaming channel. Let's see. I'm gonna grab my linky doos. Just shameless plugging my links. So on the gaming channel, I do I'm currently doing a Fallout 3 playthrough. It's on at a very different time though. Oh, thank you, Angel. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Right back at you. Nat, the link is made of link. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. I'm really happy with how the stream. Thank you guys. Enjoy your hamburger, helper. I will. You too, Trooper. You too. Hashtag finish Fallout New Vegas, lady. I mean to. I will be doing a stream of that as well. Like a full playthrough. Peer pressure works, it seems. Hashtag start drawing, lady. Oh my god. You know, it's funny, Nat. Someone else mentioned to me, how's your drawing tablet, lady? I'm like, how? But I do need to start using that thing again. Yeah. Trying to think. If you haven't yet, why not check out my latest video? That would really help me out. Oh yes, is that all you got, robot? Oh, nothing like a Fisto reference. Okay. It doesn't look like there's any more questions or comments, but as always, you guys have been a fantastic audience, and I'm blessed to have each and every one of you here with me. I appreciate you guys. I can't feel my legs. Oh dear, Nat's definitely gone down the Fallout New Vegas rabbit hole of Fisto. Oh god, what's this one? Hashtag play Doom, lady. You know what? I will play Doom, okay? I will. God damn it. Just all these hashtags of different games I need to start playing. But yeah, I am... Thanks, guys. Thank you for being patient with me. I had a bit of head fog this stream, so it was hard for me to brain no work good. Yeah. Stay safe, my little spooklings. And remember, I'll be watching.